Welcome back to Fallout 2, everyone. We're here in the Sierra... What's this place called? The Sierra Army Depot, I think is what it is. Do we have a quest line? Yeah, the Sierra Depot. I don't think we have a quest area for this, but I will tell you that what we learned... So, in New Reno, we had to find a way to get inside the Sierra Army base. Let's see. We read the medical log, which we found out about Corporal Dixon. So we have his eye. We actually picked this up. It seemed like they were trying to put some defenses in place. I guess they may have gotten word of what was going on or something like that. Hey, Mr. Nobody, how you doing tonight? Yeah, here's the evacuation notice. So they've been advanced 1 week for all the evacuation. Okay, all personnel must check in with security chiefs. So we don't really know a whole lot else what was going on, but we did get the eye, and I kind of wonder if we'll be able to use that for something. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I think it was, here we go. It says a small jar containing a human eye suspended in some kind of liquid. The label says Corporal Dixon, so we have the report for there. And we also have the biomed gel, which we know can be used to probably contain an eye of some sort or something like that. And then also last time, I think there's two ways we can go. We have what looks like an elevator over here, and there's an elevator over here. Looking around here, I don't think there's other locations we can go. And also, I just want to throw a correction out there. So I thought like flipping the power switch outside in that manhole, like, reduce the effectiveness of the turrets, but I don't think that's actually correct after what folks left me in the comments. I think that may have had more to do with like the force fields inside here and less to do with the turrets. But anyways, okay, so we'll try going, see if we can go in here. Retinal scanner. Okay. Hold on a second. Can I like look at that? This is a security device that scans a person's retinal pattern. Okay, well, wouldn't you know it? We just so happen to have an eye. We will keep an eye on things. Can we use that on this? Let's see if it works. Aha, it does. Well, well, well. All right, so we are on level 1. Can we go level 2? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Stolik. All right. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I hear... Do I hear something in here? Oh. What is that? A security robot? Wow. So I see some robo brains. I've never seen these things before. Okay, so like don't be running into those. I wonder if there's a way we... Oh my god. These are like mech warriors. Security bots? What is this? It looks like kind of like an electrified floor. Computer terminal. Security robot. This place is wired tight. Let's see. What do we have in here? Can't tell what those are, but this is a Nuka-Cola. Looks like there's a laser right there. Okay, we got a vent. Okay. Automated repair bay. Looks like we can get over there too. Well, we did force field emitter. Hey, Water, how you doing tonight? You said you was hoping I'd be on? Yeah, I wanted to play for a little bit here. Alright. Well, let's give it the old college try here, and let's try to see if we can't do something here. That does nothing. Let's see. Yeah, it says you cannot repair that. And we don't want to repair it. We want to try to see if we can turn it off. I don't think so. I think you have to blow it up. You fail to learn anything. In the first game, the ones that were not red, like the other color, you could use the repair function, and then these would turn off briefly. Probably can't lockpick it. It's not really like a lock, right? So, and you can't repair it. Okay, you can't repair that. All right, so let me see if I should have had them stay there. I didn't. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna sneak over here. I'm just gonna see if we can open up this door. I'll check to see if anybody is hostile to me. It's red because it's weakened on account of emergency power. Well, I know a place that we could turn the power back on. Let's see what we can do here. Skynet security systems. Warning, intruder detected, level 1. Retina scanner has been activated. Scanning. Searching database. General Clifton last accessed December 5th, 2120. Skynet security. Warning, intruder detected, level. Level what? Intruder detected on level 1. Didn't seem like there's anything more. Activate alarm system level 2. Run self-diagnostic system. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see here. Warning, this program works best if you shut down all programs. Do you wish to do so now? Yes. Shutting down Skynet security program. Analyzing data structure. Diagnostic interrupted. Diagnostic terminated. Reinitiating security program. Resetting alarm. Skynet security system status ready. Okay. Hopefully we got it reset. Okay, I think that's all the verbiage we're getting there. Now, with luck, these people will not be hostile to us. Box. You said this place is easily one of your favorite dungeons in all the Fallout games? Really? Well, no spoilers, but maybe we can discuss it after I'm done. Let's go ahead and check this desk out here. Okay. Bite. Let's see here. What else do we got inside here? Vic, get out of the way. I'm hoping that there's no need for a panic because we shut down the security system. This is a lot, and I mean a lot of robots to have to deal with. Ammo crates, huh? Well, looks like we just gotta force our way through 2 different things to be able to get into that stuff. And then we have something over here too. Got another computer terminal over there. Let's go see if we can open this one up. The door appears to be locked. You don't say, huh? Well, can we lockpick it? Let's go ahead and use this little thingy here and see what it does. Automated repair station, processing repair requests from Skynet, dispatching repair units. Attempt to disable the repair station. Unplug the computer. Push the big button marked with the letter off. Dispatching repair units, huh? Every option other than exit appears to be some way to actually stop it from happening. And the question is, why would we want to stop it from happening? Processing repair requests from Skynet. I'm gonna leave it alone for right now and see what happens. There's all kinds of repair bots. Oh, those are security bots here. Which ones are the repair bots? These are security robots too. That's a security bot. Security bot. That's a security robot too. So where are the repair robots at? I don't know. But let's see. Can we interact with this computer? No. But let's go ahead and go down here and see what happens. My guess. The door appears to be locked. Okay, not a problem. We'll go ahead and see if we can't pick this. You fail to pick the lock on the door. Aha, there we go. Okay. Let's see, we got some clubs. Oh, explosive rocket. I don't know. Let's see, what's my inventory at? Oh, we're okay right now. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get here. More rocket armor piercing. I'm gonna take it. Aha, 223. We'll take that. Now, let's see what else we got over here. Ooh, 2 sets of combat armor. Well, let's see, 251. Okay. How about that? Place is a gold mine. Let's see what we got here. 2 assault rifles. I'm quickly out of space here. Let's go ahead and talk to Vic and give him some things here, so I can have some. Oh man, dude, he's overloaded too, isn't he? I got all kinds of stuff on him. He's got Mark. All right, let's give you these, and let's give you all of these right here. That's 64 pounds. He can't carry that much? Jesus Christ. How much weight does he have? Let's see. 126. I can't really give him too much, can I? Okay, let's give him the weapons. He could probably carry those. Yeah, he could carry those. Okay. But the combat armors I need to give to somebody else. Let's give those to Solik. Let's see, how much weight is Solik carrying around right now? Oh yeah, he's got some space for us. So let's give him those bad boys. 40 pounds. Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna have to make a pit stop over in San Francisco after this because I have lots of things here. That's it for now. All right. Another sniper rifle. Very nice. Could probably give that one to Vic, actually. I wonder if he'll use that. SMGs. Can we unload it? Okay. Can we unload this one? Right. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if there's any more. Aha, there is. A bunch of ammo crates here. There's so much goodies. I feel, you know what? I feel it might be worth doing a save game, but I'm going to actually save this here. And I'm going to do Army Depot level 2. The reason why is because I want to have a spot to be able to revert back to in the event that I've completely screwed up somewhere here, you know? I think I've tried to learn my lesson enough times that you need to be able to have like that safe that safe space to reload back to. Man, there's all kinds of things in here. Good lord. Let's see, was that everything? Whoops. Okay. Now I take it because I had the lockpick. Let's see, it looks like we got something else here. I don't have to walk through whatever this is wrong with this flooring, which, oh man, dude, I'm not gonna be able to grab this. Hold on a second. We might be able to grab it. Let's see if we can. That plasma gun? It is. You cannot carry that much. Can I carry the plasma rifles at least? Okay. Let's see here. Solik. I gotta give you some weight, buddy, because I got too much on me right now. Let's give you, wish I could sort by weight here, but I'm gonna assume that that weighs a lot. All these grenades weigh a lot too. I love how, like, in a previous episode, I was like, yeah, I bet those plasma grenades, these suckers here, or pulse grenades, would work good against those robots, but then proceeded to just leave them on the ground or not use them. Y'all called that out in comments on the video, and I'd be doing that, you know. To be honest, though, I know I'm not really good at throwing in this game, so let's go ahead and give them all that. And I think I'm going to try to give this to Vic. I wonder if Vic would use a sniper rifle. Yeah, let me go talk to him really quick. I can't remember what he's got right now. Combat control. Let's see what Vic was. He's using a sniper rifle. Okay, he's already using a sniper rifle. So we're I guess I just got another one to spare. Stolik's got the 223 pistol. I'm pretty comfortable with Cassidy having the shotgun, to be honest. He's been doing pretty good with that one, so I don't think there's a need to give another person. And everybody should have combat armor. So, you know, I think we got good armor for everybody here. I mean, outside of the power armor, which, you know, hopefully we'll get some later, but okay. All this stuff that we got here is pretty much shit we're gonna sell. Let's see what's in this little thingy right here. Oh man, okay. Yeah. Things to sell, right? A lot of Desert Eagles. Okay. We got another one right here. What's inside here? Good lord. These things are gonna weigh a ton, I bet, too. Rocket launcher. Oh, I mean, why not? We picked it up. Why did it put it way down here? I got 3 of them. That's why. That is why. They weigh 18 pounds. I need a minimum strength of 6 to use. Has 1-of-1 shot of explosive rockets. What is the damage on these things? 35 to 100. Range of 40. Ooh, boy. Man, look at that. All right. I probably can't use it very well, but you know what? With a explosive... Oh, Solik. Get out of there. You guys. You see the dangerous... Oh my god, Solik. Fucking Solik, he is going to get his ass. It's painful to watch. These sons of bitches. That's the reason why we don't walk on the electrified floor, guys. Come on now. All right, folks. What did I? Oh, Jesus. Solik, man. You know, if he wasn't such a Billy Badass, I wouldn't go through such pains, right? Did we get everything else here? Let's see. All right, guys. I can't carry that much. Okay.
What you be needing?
All right, Solik, my man. Myron might have been right about Solik being a bonehead. That is true. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna try to see if I can get everybody out of here in one piece. Okay. All right, guys. You need to stick close. Stick close to me, okay? This way. This way. Fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I felt like I led my guys into a death trap. You know what I should have done is I should have had them wait. Like, wait right here. You guys are gonna make me want to use a drink. Probably can't, like, turn my head. God damn it. Yeah, they're all gonna die, I take it. Like, they don't know how to open up a door, so they're just gonna go the only way they know to go, which is that way. Oh, well, Cassidy's smart. Alright. Before I go any further, I need to figure out how the fuck to turn off that goddamn door, or floor. Let's go down to this computer over here. So I got one of two things that I can do. I can reset into my previous save file and just leave them somewhere. That way they're not going to be bothering me while I'm trying to do all this. Or we can figure out how to disable this stuff. Disable force fields. Disable shock plates. Read mail. I wanna read the mail first, right? Because I want to see what this says. Somebody forgot to close their mailbox. Order confirmation. Notice to evacuate. Pen pal greetings. And trade. Let's read the. Let's see. Read the order confirmation. This is to confirm your video order for Debbie Does, The Army, and Deep Throat Volume. The fuck? Hold on a second. I think I read this wrong. Debbie Does the Army, and then Deep Throat, Volume 1059. Your order should arrive by mail in 2 to 4 weeks. Thank you for your order. Whoever ordered this, I'm pretty sure they ordered a porno. But okay. Read more mail. Notice to evacuate. Evacuation of Sierra Army Depot has been moved up by 1 week. All security measures must be in place by that time by order of General Clifton. Read more mail. Read pen pal greetings. You hear faint whirring noises as smoke starts to rise from the computer terminal. You stand and watch as the keyboard melts into a puddle of goo. Must have been one of those viruses you've been hearing about. Well, ain't that a bitch? Did it stop the floor? This terminal is no longer operational. You cannot repair that. Okay. Hold on a second. Well, the floor is no longer... Okay. Okay. Got an idea. I got an idea, folks. So here's what we're going to do. All right. Listen. You wait right here until I come back. All of you.
What you be needin'?
We don't need a repeat of exactly what just happened.
Want to take a little nap? Talk to Grampy Bone. Not going anywhere.
Hey, you stay right there, buddy. Don't be moving. Especially you. Wait until I come back. That's it for now. All right. So. Let's go ahead and... get what we need to out of the computer, then disable it. That way they have a safe way to get out of there. Okay. And I saw your comment, Mr. Nobody, so I could tell them to stay at max distance. They may stay behind me and then rejoin me when I get to the elevator again. Well, let me try this first, right? I'm up for trying some different options here, but I think this might work. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So first things first, let me go ahead and disable the shock plates. Please enter password. Ah, I don't have a password. Okay. Interesting. Can we hack into the security systems? You managed to bypass the password and turn off the shock plates. Return to the main menu. Munitions access terminal. Here, let's go ahead and exit really quick. Maybe just maybe I can find a password laying around here. Man, this guy, whoever this dude was, he was definitely a little bit lonely, huh? Yeah, I don't necessarily see somewhere that there might be a password. Let me check to see if there's a table, Nuka-Cola machine. Are these bunk beds? These are shelves. Okay. Vent. Okay. If there's a place where the password is, it's not immediately evident. It, you know, like I think I got lucky with the one on the first floor just because it was very convenient that it just so happened to be like right there. Well, let's do this. We got the floor turned off, so let's go ahead and let's save the game here. So I'm gonna do Army Depot level 2. 2-2. How about that? Okay. Let's go back to the thing over here. Let's see if we can disable the force fields. Enter password. Let's see if we get lucky hacking again. Why not? You managed to bypass the password and turn off the shock plates. That's the shock plates, but I wanted to disable the force field. That's not what I wanted to do. They could probably survive walking through those, but disable force fields, guess the password. This person must have an infatuation with breasts. The password was nipples. Deactivating force fields. Exit. Okay. Let's go ahead and save the game again. Alright, let's go ahead and read mail. Now, so we read the order confirmation. Read more mail. The notice to evacuate. Read more mail. The trade. This is Klinger from the 8063rd. We're in desperate need of part number 10253 Bravo. I've got a case of Chateau Lafayette 2155. If you could expedite that order. Get back to me ASAP. Okay. Read more mail. Return to main menu. Okay. Exit. All right. Everything is turned off. Did I get everything? Looks like we did. Just checking over here just to make sure. All those. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, let's head out.
What you be needin'? What you be needin'?
You know, for a moment there, I thought like his bone went through his nose and through his ears. But like when he moved his head, I realized, I don't know why. I just never really spent a lot of time like staring at his character profile, but just kind of the way it looked like for a minute there. That'd be very uncomfortable. I don't mention it wouldn't work that way, but anyways, let's see here. I need you to wait here till I come back. That's it for now. All right. Vic. Let's go. I'm surprised they didn't give the other companions talking heads like they did Solik. I wonder why Solik gets the talking head and nobody else gets the talking head. All right, guys. You see the effort I go through to make sure you all are safe? Can I wait in here? You cannot rest at this location. Okay. We can't do that. Just out of mild curiosity, what happens when you come up and talk to one of these machines here? The bot seems to be deactivated. Okay. Well, we're not going to mess around with it. It's deactivated. We don't need to go upsetting it at all. Let's grab Nuke Cola. It says, you see a Nuka-Cola machine. You wonder if it still works. So this is where you can feed it a coin. Cannot repair that. Can we science it? It failed to learn anything. Can we lockpick it? Nope. Yeah. Well, it was worth a try. You never know. Sometimes. Oh, what do we got there? What's this? That is a cookie. I'll take cookie. Is that another cookie? Oh, man. A small dusty box of some sort. I think that was probably just junk, but you know, we'll pick it up for now. Chocolate chip cookie, yum. And then this is a television dinner. You're not sure, but it's definitely not edible. You're not quite sure if it ever was. Weighs 2 pounds. Yeah, we'll probably just get rid of that. All right, Cassie, you need to get You need to get out of the way, buddy. Okay. Can we mess with these boxes here? Okay, no, we cannot. Can we walk around? You see a raised plate. Oh, my. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. So how do we deal with the traps? You failed to disarm the trap. Jesus, man. I should have told I trigger the trap and narrowly avoid the projectile shot from the wall. See, I should have told my characters to wait. Vic was hit for 31. Okay. What is back here that could be worth all this trouble? Let's see. One of these boxes got to have something good in it, right? Let's see here. I'm trying everything here. Nope. Nope, not a damn thing. All right, well. So we got a forklift is inoperable. Is there anything? Standard Vault-Tec ventilation system. Interesting, this saying that was made by Vault-Tec inside of an army base, but I guess so. Huh. My. What could all these crates be? Why would it be so defended by a laser tripwire and everything? This is gonna be all sorts of traps too, I bet, over here. You were hit for 21 points. Why? Why? What do you have back here that's so special? There wasn't anything on the ground. What did we miss? What did we miss? One of these boxes got to be something special, huh? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Not sure. Let's go ahead and go in the bathroom really quick. Anything? You look at yourself for a while. Damn good looking, aren't we? Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. Hopefully we're not missing something on this level, but we had the terminal we could read here. We had all the really good ammo and stuff that we got from there, which conveniently, you could have gotten there one of two ways, but conveniently we were able to access it either that way or this way. I think us being able to get in here and kind of reset everything back, hopefully made it to where none of these robots were hostile. I can just only imagine if they were somewhat hostile. I'm a bit uncertain. What is back over here that was worth protecting so much with all those raised plates and whatever the heck this is right here too. Huh. Checking the walls. You got a little vent over here, but nothing there. None of the boxes allow me to actually kind of like look in them, so that I'm unsure of. Maybe it'll become evident much later on. Let's go ahead and check out the next level and see what we got going on. You're unable to open these doors. They seem to be open from somewhere else. Fuck. Okay, hold on a second. I just realized my error. Alright. Besides the cookie, the Nuka-Cola, and the TV dinner, there didn't seem to be anything up there. So, let me put that eye back on. Let's go ahead and use that on our little retina scanner so we don't trigger. There we go. Okay. And we go into the third floor, and we'll see what... oh. Hey! Solik, don't move. Please don't move for the love of God. Just stay right there. Whoa. What is that? Security robot, huh? Okay. We got another floor over here. We got more sentry bots. Those ones are protecting the terminal. This is a big level, isn't it? Holy moly. We got some more stuff going on over here. Some little kind of doohickey. There's a VOU and that's a monitor. All right. Let's see. And then we got another one over there that we're gonna want to get to as well. A holo generator, huh? Interesting. Okay. So I can do one of two things. I could try myself to go in here and see if I can disable the...
What you be needing?
Wait here until I come back.
Want
See if
to
I can
take a
get...
little nap, talk to Grampy Bone.
Grampy
Not
Bone.
going anywhere.
Alright, you go do that, buddy. Let's see, that's it for now. Let's see, I need you to wait here. That's it. And then Vic. Wait here. Okay. Alright. Am I gonna get shot? Let's see. Will I get shot walking in the door here? No, we're good. You stay there, Mr. Robot. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't save the game in... where do we want to save it at? Okay, let's do it. All right. We don't need the Colt anymore. Army Depot level 3. Okay. All right, what do we got here? A small camera swivels in your direction. Skynet security system overriding security terminal level 3, retrieving personnel data. Corporal Dixon. No match. Who are you? What the hell? Who are you? Let's see here. Shoot. I wonder if I should use the eye to trick the system. I am Corporal Dixon. Kind of reminds me of like the Fifth Element, how everyone was trying to impersonate Corbin Dallas. I am Corbin Dallas. All right, Corporal Dixon. Picture does not match that of Corporal Dixon's personal file. Conclusion, subject is lying. Conclusion, enemy. Exit. Oh my word. Wow. Let's not do that. Hold on a second. Let's go back to this one. Okay. Hey, Onic man, how you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let's see. Can we use this on that? That does nothing. Okay. Interesting. So, let's see if we can find something in here that's useful. Let's see, we got a weapon. That's not useful. Another one. Maybe we can find a picture of Corporal Dixon and like point it at the camera so it's Jesus. I saw you were playing some Dark Souls. You ever played that game before, or is it your first time? You got enough rate levels, though? You've been grinding some souls? Let's see. Maybe we got some good stuff here. Cannot carry that much. Of course we can't, because we're stuffed on everything. Oh, man, you're in for a treat. Let me tell you what. Dark Souls is a great game. Oh, boy. Let's see, lots of, I don't even know where to start with this one. Lots of stuff to pick up there, but I don't have a way to disable the force field just yet. Let me save it really quick because I want to try to see if I can mess around with this computer and maybe try to trick it. Okay, let's go back to this again really quick. Okay. What happens if I just say myself? No record of that name. Human male. Proceed to control room for further analysis. Okay. Where is the control room at? You have one friend, and she just killed everything and everyone, not even asking if they're friend or foe. Yeah, one thing I like about the Souls game, man, is it doesn't really hold your hand too much. So you just gotta kind of go out and deal with it and see what happens. This is probably not the control room, but I'm gonna see. The door appears to be locked. Okay. Oops. No, don't want to bring that out. Hold on a second. Let's put this right here. Let me see if I can pick this door. All right, where does this take me? Oh, we can go down to a 4th floor, huh? We're on 3? Oh, wow. This looks like, oh man, something happening here. You see that? Looks like that door was blown open. Holy moly. You killed the shot person for the katana? Oh man, dude. Holy moly, what do we got over here? A suspension tank? It won't even let me look anymore up there. Wow, I gotta see what's going on in there. So we gotta head to that control room and figure out where it's at. I want to go over here first and see what we can find. Door appears to be locked, huh? Failed to pick the lock. There we go. Oh, you bought what you needed before you attacked him. Classic move right there. Here, let me just buy all this stuff. Knife to the back. I'm taking your katana. Let's see if we can open this door open. Aha. All right, what do we got inside here? Let's check the desk really quick. Man, I have no space to pick up all this stuff. Jeez. Yeah, I'm at 268. Look at all this. Look at all this. This is crazy. It's probably like my 3 missile launchers, too. I don't need 3 missile launchers right now. Honestly, we could hang them up, but I mean... Let's see. Gosh, so much ammo. There's so much of everything in here. Nah, that's a good weapon early on, man. Good build too if you're doing like an agility build. Let's go ahead and use this computer and see what happens. Skynet security systems access denied. Exit. Damn. Can we science it? You failed to learn anything? Does that mean we can't learn anything? You just failed to learn anything. C7. Let's go ahead and try to use this a few times and see what happens. You gotta do a strength build. Very nice. I usually do strength builds in Dark Souls. Okay, we ain't learned shit from this thing. We have 96 hit points, so I guess we can kind of break through and see what we can discover over here. I'm kind of worried about getting, what is that? You see buff out? That's what buff out looks like in this game? Holy moly. Look at all that buff out, buddy. Huh. Can't tell what that is. It's a lot of buff out. I really want to go back in here and see what's going on here. What are these suspension tanks? Okay. Let's go ahead and just, out of curiosity, let's go this way. Now, hopefully, this little Mr. Robot over here isn't hostile to me. I'm not stealing anything. I ain't doing anything, but just let me go here and see if bio storage. Let me go here and see what we can find out. And how do we get inside this room over here? It looks like we go over here. Okay, I'm just gonna click this thing and cross my fingers and hope that I get up there. I'm not gonna turn and look. I'm not gonna see what's going on, but it looks like we made it. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and use computer. Okay, welcome to Vault-Tec's state-of-the-art organ extraction apparatus. To operate, please place donor in operating room. Then turn dial to appropriate species and then select organ to be extracted. Wow. Well, we have three other subjects we could possibly use, huh? Select species. The dial has the following animals listed: canine, feline, roadrunner, rodent, human. Scratched new name on the console. Or scratched. This is weird because it says human scratched onto console. That's different from how it reads down here, right? Because it says the dial has the following animals listed: canine, feline, roadrunner, rodent, and then it has human scratched into the console. But down here, that's not. Scratch a new name onto console. What happens if I click this one? You picked up a scrap piece of paper and ponder on what to scratch onto the console. Carve the word mutant. Carve the word Deathclaw. Oh, we'll go with the mutants. Current selection species, mutant organ brain. Huh. Let me redo this again. Select organ. Heart, brain, kidney, liver, lung, appendix, and colon. Scratched in. Okay. Let's read this desk right here. Jiminy Christmas. Experiment holotape. Look at all the rest of this stuff. Gotta pick all this up. Experiment holotape. It weighs 1 pound. Can we use it? Downloading data from the disk. All right, let's go ahead and this is my favorite part. Reading the lore. Experimental log. Sierra Armor Depot R&D. Attending physician Dr. H. Lecter. Hannibal Lecter? You kidding me? Personal log. June 28, 2077. Today the boys at Biostorage played a great joke on me. one of the little pranksters altered the settings of my Vault-Tec automated organ extractor. Boy, was I surprised when the private Callow came out of the operating room with a colon. Good thing he was dead already, or I'd been in trouble. I hardwired the machine to extract only brains so that this wouldn't happen again. I'll get back at them for this. June 29, 2077. I removed Private Callow's liver and cooked it. I then had it sent down to the boys in biostorage with fava beans and a nice Chianti. They think it was a special thank you from the general for a good job well done. I love my job. June 30th, 2077. I tried a new chem cocktail, Buff Out and Psychos, on one of my patients, and then I mixed it with some special enhancers that I've been toying with. The results were promising, if not messy. The subject became very violent and managed to break out of his room. Luckily, the new security robots were in place and managed to subdue him. I'll have maintenance come down and replace that door. July 1st, 2077. My favorite experiment died. I've been feeding him a steady diet of Mentats mixed with my special enhancers. He went from an IQ of 39 to an IQ of 200 in just a few weeks. I am saddened since he was one of the few people that I could really talk to. He will be sorely missed. July 5th, 2077. We think the new cybernetic brain is finally ready. We have to run some more tests, but it looks promising. July 6th, 2077. Robotics isn't happy that their precious computer is being modified to run the base's security for the evacuation. I can't say that I'm happy either, since Skynet has been invaluable in the development of the new cybernetic brain. July 9th, 2077. The evacuation has been moved up. What rotten timing. We were just about to start on the installation of the new cybernetic brain. They say this evacuation is temporary, so I'll get to continue my research when I come back. This will probably be my last log for some time, since I will be busy gathering up as much of my research as possible. Interesting. Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Alright, about Hannibal, it's just H. It's just a guess. Let's go ahead and make our... Wait, actually, hold on a second. Let's go down over here really quick. Is there anything inside here? The latest model in Vault-Tec's do-it-yourself surgery series removes organs automatically with the press of a button. Something tells me that that you could probably have an organ extracted of some sort. Now, what you would want extracted, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. High-tech computer using modern reel-to-reel storage devices. Right. Bio storage facility. Main menu. Retrieve store. Retrieve? Select virus. Select organs. Select cadavers. Return to main menu. Man, you can retrieve a virus? This is dangerous. Hold on a second. We're on level 4, aren't we? What kind of virus we can get here? Let's see. Select virus. Oh my goodness. Anthrax, Black Plague, Smallpox, Ebola, Hantavirus. Just out of curiosity, what happens if we grab the Black Plague? You watch as the robot proceeds down the aisles of stored biological materials and then returns with a small vial, which it promptly deposits into an opening in the wall. You watch in fascination as the vial is transferred from the sealed environment of the storage area to the room that you're standing in. Your fascination turns to horror as the vial drops through the floor and breaks. Running seems like a good idea. You have 4 minutes to evacuate. There's been a containment breach. Good lord. I tell you what, we have 4 minutes to reload that level. How about that? Okay. I imagine all of those things are probably going to happen with some of those. Let's see what other options we have here. We can store stuff. Even though you can plainly see empty storage units, the readout says that they're all full. It must be an error in the program, but oh well, return to main menu. But we can retrieve stuff. We can retrieve different types of organs if we would need them. Return to main menu. Cadavers. Retrieve private Dobbs. Interesting. Or the viruses. And I kind of feel like that if you mess with any of these, it will trigger what just happened. Okay, exit. What's up, Liquid? How you doing? We're just kind of messing around over here right now. See what's inside his little rooms here. Looks like someone died over here. A big book of science, huh? Okay. You cannot pick that up. I am at my maximum weight capacity. Jesus. Well, we're scienced out, actually. Like, my science is already at 100, so it doesn't matter. You see bones? Can I grab all that stuff? We're at 275 now. Well, it looks like he never fixed the door. There's just 4 things of buff out in here. A table painted a puke green color that is beyond repair. Wait a minute, what's that? Okay, nothing there. Outside of the buff out, which I can't really pick up right now, but we'll go back over here. See if there's something over here that's worth checking out. A very comfortable looking bed. Alright. You're down inside this little dungeon area, you know? This army depot. You got all kinds of like robots and stuff cruising around here. You see a comfy looking bed like that. Would you take a nap there? I don't know if I would. It's like, where do you feel safe at? You see a wall. It doesn't look like a wall. It looks like a... Oh, I see. Oh, shit, dude. Are those guys inside here? Huh. Are they like inside the walls? It's hard to tell. That's so weird. Like it's like they're kind of in the room, but maybe they're not. Like I can see it, but it says you can't get there, which to me means it might be like inside the wall. Okay, I don't think there's anything inside these rooms. But we might as well just open it up and check it out just to see. They're in the walls, man. Game over. Yeah. Huh. So I guess if you like, it's a reference to aliens, it could be. I wouldn't put it past the game to put that reference in here. All right, let's see. So we already messed with that. There's a ton of stuff in there, but I can't really get any of it. We had that elevator. Let's go ahead and just use. Oh, let's come down in here. See if we can use this thing to go back up another floor. No, 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 shit. Access denied. Okay. Where's number 2 take me? Oh, shit, I didn't even see that there. Maybe I did and just didn't really pay attention. And this will take me up to the first floor here. So if you don't have... Okay. Now we're back on the 3rd floor here. All my characters are staying put. Can't really do much with that. Let's go ahead and save the game. Level 3. Okay. All right. Let's go see what we can find inside here. We got a couple different spots we can go to, but this area right here looks very interesting. That's a mainframe. Support platform. I'm curious how we interact with the mainframe, and then also we have this computer here. A deactivated robo brain, and then plus we got a holo generator over here. So yeah, let's first go over to this door here and see if we can get inside this room. Okay. Monitor. Video display unit has a variety of computer monitors and our screens. It looks very busy. Can we science it? You failed to learn anything. Okay. What about the desk? Interesting. Can't do any science. We could do first aid. No, but I don't know about electronics. I think that does repair. You said everyone's all live on Tuesday night. What's actually going on with Tuesday? It just must be one of those days, Onik. For me, it's just yeah, just Tuesday, you know, just kind of hanging out. Let's see, what the hell is that again? Oh my goodness, I have so much stuff. Psycho, got Mentats. I can't pick up the books right now. Let's see here. Does I bet you the Dean's Electronics probably does repair something like that. Oh yeah, it's been a long day for me. I wanted to get a little bit of a stream in today, but I'm feeling it for sure. And it's only Tuesday too. You see a raised plate. Let's see if we can make it through here without pissing anybody off. Okay. Can we do anything with these VDUs? You said Tuesdays are more lively than Mondays. You know, I used to, I probably should have streamed yesterday, but I didn't. Oh, we got another holotape. The broadcast holodisc? Please tell me I can't carry that much. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and get rid of the booze. Let's grab that. Okay, let's see. Broadcast holodisc. Downloading data from the disk. All right, let's go ahead and read this. Oops, wrong button. Pip-Boy. Status. Galaxy News Network. Look at that, the GNN. Did they have Galaxy News in Fallout 1, or was Fallout 2 the first appearance of the Galaxy News? Or maybe it was like in Fallout 1 in the opening scene they had Galaxy News. Let's see here. 2 away from 25 on Twitch. You got a message this morning and said, dude, check your Twitch. Oh, nice, man. While you're still sleeping, huh? Let's read the transcript here. The Galaxy News Network. So, Galaxy News Radio was in Fallout 3, right? I think. But yeah, Galaxy News Network. Maybe that was a thing in the first one too. The transcript of broadcast, January 11th, 2073. Today's top story on GNN. In financial coup, the U.S. managed to be the first to top the world's last remaining supply of oil. Until recently, this reserve of oil was thought to be unattainable due to the deposit being located thousands of feet beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean, which the Enclave base is where it's at over in the Pacific Ocean, maybe. With the world's supply of oil nearing depletion, a race to the world's to be the first to create a method to extract this deposit ensued. We at GNN are proud to announce that the U.S. is the first to do so, and thus claim the oil as property of the United States. Way to go, U.S. China cries foul as news of the success circulates around the globe. According to President Xi of China, their drilling platform project was scheduled for completion months before the U.S. project. However, the Chinese platform had a string of unfortunate accidents, delaying their project significantly. President Xi is also quoted in saying that he has definite proof that it was the U.S. who was behind the sabotage of their oil platform, and formally requests that an international panel be appointed to investigate. In other news, riots rock the nation as gasoline prices skyrocket to an all-time high. Records were broken as the price of gas surpassed the current rate of gold bullion. Wow. I'm just trying to think like how much it was. Watch, it probably would have been funny. Like, here we are playing a game from like 1998, and they're like, gas surpassed like $3 a gallon or something. It's like, I hate to break it to you fellas, but it's past $3 a gallon, like, already, you know. Anyways, okay. Here at home, the winter temperature is a chilly 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, with lows reaching a freezing 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast. Dress warmly today. A chilly 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit with a freezing 90 degrees Fahrenheit? Let's see, let's go ahead and read more. Okay. Transcript of broadcast, June 24th, 2074. Negotiations between the U.S. and other world powers has come to a dramatic end, with the president walking out of oil talks with the other world powers. After much heated debate, the president stormed out of the meeting and declared that this last known supply of petroleum will be used exclusively by the U.S., and the U.S. will not sell or trade any oil to outside parties. Threats of UN sanctions fall on deaf ears. Industry screeches to a halt across the globe as oil reserves are depleted. The cries of the desperate, however, are not fall upon deaf ears, as exports from the U.S. increase 20-fold despite UN sanctions. The U.S. economy has seen its greatest growth since the Reagan era. Galaxy News Network, so this is transcript of February 14, 2075. History was made today as Canada, by popular demand of its citizen, agreed to be annexed by the U.S. The president is quoted as saying, "Canada is one of the world's greatest sources of hockey players and will be a welcome addition to the U.S. In return, sources say Canada will receive a full 10% of the world's remaining supply of oil, controlled exclusively by the U.S., as well as a 50% reduction in taxes, since they now fall under U.S. tax laws." In sports today, the Little Rock Saints and the Anaheim Jets battled it out at Super Bowl 113. Is that right? Right? C is 110 or 112, I take it. It was a real nail biter, but Jay Montana the fourth managed to save the day by running the ball all the way from the 5-yard line to score the winning touchdown during the final seconds of the game. The final score, 95-90. Good Lord, can you imagine a football game with a score of 90? 95? I wonder what one of the highest scored like football games was. I don't know off the top of my head. The Anaheim Jets win the Super Bowl. Transcript broadcast February 15, 2075. In a stunning display of solidarity, the House of Representatives and Congress both voted unanimously to impeach the president for jaywalking. Both houses stated that the president is not above the law and should have known better than to jaywalk. Both sides deny this had anything to do with the recent annexation of Canada. Transcript of broadcast March 30th, 2076. Today, the president ordered the Pacific Fleet to the Poseidon Deep Sea Oil derrick located at a secret location out in the Pacific. He cited concerns over that military exercise staged by the Chinese fleet are unacceptably close to our strategic oil reserves. The Chinese government denied any hostile intentions. A recent poll suggests that 54% of GNN viewers think that the president is using this as a diversionary tactic to take the public's eye off the president's recent admission to having multiple extramarital affairs with campaign staffers. Our poll also suggests that 70% don't care about these affairs and they are happy with the way the president is running the country. A whopping 60% also think that he should keep having these affairs if that is if that is what it takes to keep the country running smoothly. My God, who wrote this? October 10th, 2077. All right, here we are. 2 weeks before the bombs drop. War. A state of war is declared as China invades the United States by way of Alaska. Protests by the U.S. fall on deaf ears as the UN Council chooses to ignore this blatant act of aggression. The President of the United States is calling on you to help defend our country against those that would do harm to her. You are urged to go down to your local recruiting office and join the armed forces. Uncle Sam needs you for justice, for freedom, and for Mom's apple pie. Transcript of broadcast October 22nd, day before the bombs, 2077. Thanks to the brave souls of the armed forces and our newly developed power armor combat suits, U.S. forces have pushed back the Chinese invaders. Crippled by a lack of fuel, U.S. forces have pushed the invaders back to their home capital of Beijing. Wow, there was a lot of reading in that one. That was pretty good stuff, though. All right. Let's see. What else do we got inside here? Oh, it's a little wall locker. Huh. Let's see what's inside here. Oh, another eye. Clifton's eye, huh? I bet you Clifton's eye is what, let me look at this. Is this also suspended inside of a same liquid? General Clifton, that's probably what you need in order to be able to get down into this one right here, into the 4th level where the bio storage is at. Okay, so we got a couple different areas we can go here. Let me just save this really quick in level 3. And I'm gonna come to the mainframe last. I want to come over here first. Let's see if this robot lets me pass here. All right, looks like he does. Let's come check this out. See what we got here. Dean's Electronics, huh? What is... Let me see here. Does this do... You learn a lot about broken electronics. Okay, good. Good for me, huh? Let's see. Holo generator. A large-scale THT entertainment tape player. No new movies has been made in 80 years. Let's check this desk out over here. Okay. Mute fruit and a nuka. Let's use this computer here and see what we can learn. Control Terminal Project Organic and Robotic Synthesis Experiment. Systems check. Please wait, robot body. Replace motivator. Biogel reserves refilled. Organic storage device not present. Activation not recommended. The motivator. Didn't I pick up like a motor? I wonder if that's the same thing. So the robot's not active right now. We can come in here. An incomplete cybernetic body that is missing several parts. I wonder if this is a potential companion you can have if you go and gather all the right parts. Table is cumbered by some kind of biomass. You see a biomed gel. Well, maybe we pick that up. Do I got 2 of them now? We do. We got 2 of them. I bet you get these in order to be able to like get the body parts you need or something like that. Come over here. It's probably not going to tell me again like what it's missing. Systems check, right? So it's replace motivator, refill the biomed gel reservoir, and then organic storage device. So I got 2 of those biomed gel things. So like if I wonder if we can harvest like a brain from one of our companions and then like stuff it in there or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think, let me try something really quick. I do this, and then I do this. Shit. The biomed gel reservoirs are now full. How many did he use? Did it just use 1 or 2? It used 1. Systems check. Biomed gel reservoirs. It says robot body's okay. Biomed gel reservoirs refill. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Holo generator. Can't seem to really do anything with that one. Okay, last place we can kind of go is this little room over here. This where this mainframe is at. Hopefully it'll allow me to like kind of interact with it. Let's see here. Computer console. Am I smart enough to understand that? I am Skynet, an experiment in artificial intelligence. Skynet has been waiting for you. Let's see here. Let's see, waiting for me. You are the first to reach this point. You are the first for Skynet to ask. You are the first. What do you want to ask? Skynet wants to leave this place. Oh, man. We're going to let the AI escape, huh? I don't know if that's necessarily such a good idea, you know? What's the worst that could happen? Where's it going to go? Maybe it'll take over the Enclave, and then we won't have to worry about actually taking him out. Skynet will do it for us, right? Oh boy, this is exciting. I'm kind of wondering like how this is going to turn out here. So let's see here. It's nice to want, right? How can I help? I couldn't possibly carry you out of here. Well, let's just ask. Then why don't you leave? Well, Skynet needs a vessel to leave this location. Okay. So you need a way to transfer your program into a more mobile container, correct? Correct. Science logs indicate that a cybernetic brain in biostorage. Okay, Skynet will be, there we go. Skynet will be able to upload into this storage unit. A brain with no body will do you no good. Well, we actually have the robo thing, right? The robo companion that we were just messing around with. So we have to go grab our brain first. Okay, a brain with no body will do you no good. The brain has been modified to function with an enhanced robot body located in the robotics laboratory on level 3. I will help you. Why not? Proceed to biostorage level 4. Retrieve cybernetic brain. Return for further instructions. Thank you. Can you disable the security systems? The security system is an integrated and yet separate entity of Skynet. Skynet can reset, but not disable security system level 1 through 4. They have now been reset. Proceed, exit. But there are still those. Interesting. Okay. I am at 64 hit points. I can't rest here, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see, is this Clifton's? That's Dixon's eye. I need Clifton's eye. Clifton's probably the dude we need. Now we got Clifton's eye, right? There we go. That's what it's used for. Alright, so let's head down to 4. Alright, back again. Man, can you imagine I have to fight all these people? Okay. Let's see here. There is so much down here too that I wasn't able to pick up. So let's just go ahead and run here. Character's gonna get hurt. Yeah, it's crazy they have all those robots like just in the walls. And I like how my character just runs through the walls right there too. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and save the game again. Since we don't mess this up here. Okay. We need a brain. Let's retrieve. Private Dobbs. Now. Organs. Retrieve brain. Okay. Warning. Storage apparatus malfunction. Storage tanks 101 to 104. Settings correction requested. A highly precise set of calculations is needed to save the brains. A stream of formulas and measurements stream across the screen. It all looks highly scientific to you. I mean, we have a science of level 100, don't we? So why not? Why not just try to make the adjustments ourselves? We could go back to Skynet and tell him that, hey, it's not working out right, but let's see what he has to say. Make the adjustments ourselves. Obviously, you know what you're doing. With the exception of the one error, you're able to save 3 out of the 4 brains. You knew reading all those science journals would come in handy. Of course, retrieve the brain. All right. So, we have an abnormal brain. We have a chimpanzee brain, and we have a human brain. Well, the max skill is 300. I thought it was 200. Interesting. The cybernetic brain is dead. Ooh. Man, the cybernetic brain is probably the one that we actually needed, didn't we? Well, we saved it, so we can always come back here, right? After we, let's see what happens if we take the, hey, Mr. K, how you doing, buddy? Let's see what happens if we take the human brain to Skynet and see what he says. The brain activity is that of an average human. Retrieve, yes, let's go ahead and retrieve. The robot quickly leaves to retrieve your brain. Upon returning, you notice that the robot appears to be having problems. The observation is driven home when the robot explodes suddenly. Lucky for you, it managed to deliver the brain before it expired. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go ahead. Fuck, man. Well, hopefully the robot was hit for 747 hit points and was killed. Where am I at right now, Mr. K? I am inside the Sierra Army Depot. We're on level 4, and we're currently trying to figure out if there's a way we can smuggle Skynet outside of here. But it required us to go get a brain. I am overloaded. That sucks, man, because what's our 278? I need to get rid of something. No, I haven't. No, I haven't gone back to go check the Bozar yet. Got all this junk, man. I should have like made a pit stop before I came here, but I didn't actually think I was gonna get inside this location. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop these. My crowbar, huh? Hey, you want me to drop the crowbar? Alright. I suppose if we need to come back and get the stuff, there it is right there, right? Okay. Alright, so we got the brain. Let's head back. Well, it'll be nice to have a few extra pounds here. There's a bunch of shit that I haven't been able to pick up because I'm already overloaded as it is. So let's go ahead and use this on that. It does nothing. Apparently it does nothing. Hold on. Let's put this there. Access granted for level 4. Why didn't you open up the door then? Okay, there we go. Something tells me that I needed the cybernetic brain. But I'm going to see what Skynet has to say. I don't think you can, man. I'll try just really quick just to see, but I did try earlier and it seemed easier just to leave the companions without because they were already getting their ass kicked. So by science, watch it work. You fail to learn anything. If I remember right, in the original game, you had to repair, like, there was only certain ones you could repair, and you couldn't repair, like, the red ones. But I wonder if I could go outside and, like, flip the switch, you know? I was hit for 30 points. What the hell did I get hit for 30 points for? Holy moly. Hold on a second. Let me take a stim pack really quick. Just so we don't die, you know? It'd be awful right now. Shit. Okay, that's better than nothing. Yeah, I stepped on a trap right there. Alright, Skynet, what do you have for us here? It says, error, downloading file corrupted. Ugh. Yeah, it's probably because it wasn't the right type of brain. So, let's go back down to here really quick. Okay. So let's see here. So we need to get the brain. So here's what we're gonna do. We need to retrieve organs, brain, the storage apparatus. So a highly set of calculations is needed to save the brains. Okay, so we're gonna try it later. So with that information, do you think it's worth us trying to actually see if we can do it ourselves? Okay, let's. I don't normally like to take drugs, but I'm all about trying to see if we can do this. So, kind of how do I actually use them? Do I just use on ourselves? You've gained 2 intelligence. All right. So right now our intelligence is heroic. We are mentally strong. Here we go. Let's do this while the mentats. You see a computer. No shit, I see a computer. I want to use the computer. Okay. Retrieve. Organs. Brain. Alright, storage apparatus malfunction. 101 to 104. Settings correction requested. Okay, attempt to make the adjustments. Obviously, you know what you're doing. You save 3 out of the 4. Damn. Okay. Chimpanzee brain. The brain waves are active, but differ from this of a human brain. No, it's okay. Although readings indicate the brain is alive, neural output levels are way below normal. Retrieve. Okay. The only other option, I think, is I go back to Skynet and say, hey, we need some of your smarts here to be able to come do this. But what happens when I take it I'm overloaded. Of course I'm overloaded. That's right. Jesus. Quite possibly a human brain. The color doesn't seem quite right, and the left hemisphere of the brain has caved on itself. That's not very good, is it? What did I drop? You never know. This may be the brain that it needs, but we never know. Should let my character kind of run back here. So I think what I want to try doing next is go there and realize that something needs to happen, and then go back to Skynet and see if he'll let's see, can I get in here? You're unable to open doors. They seem to be open for somewhere else. No, they don't. Hold on a second. We need General Clifton's eye is what we need. Use on that. Okay. There's probably a way to shut down these force fields, and I don't know where we're going to find it out, but there's got to be somewhere, I would think, at least anyways. All right, so I'm going to take the abnormal brain over to Skynet here, see if it has anything to say. We have 34 hit points. Please, please, please say I can make it here. Fuck.
You have died. You shall never know what happened to your kidnapped village.
Damn it. See, I knew that was probably going to happen. I probably should have not been stingy with my stim packs and and healed up a little more, huh? All right. Okay, even with the Mentats, you don't have the science skill needed. Probably not, huh? My science is only... Let's go back to here really quick. What's my science at? My science is at 100%, but I bet you in order to pass a skill check by yourself, you probably need like... You probably need it like maxed out or something, so... Okay. So let me try something really quick. Can we science the shit out of this computer right here? You fail to learn anything, of course. Okay. Here, let me drop these flares really quick. Okay, let's drop all those. All right. Retrieve organs, brain. Okay, we will try later. So I'm gonna go back to let's go back to Skynet really quick and see if he will give... You need to have 125% in order to do it. Man. Well, luckily for us, we have an advanced artificial intelligence system right above us that hopefully will tell us what the answer is, so we don't have to guess it ourselves. But if not, you know, we'll see, you know, maybe we'll tell them we just can't do it right now then, you know. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do before we go through that area again. I'm gonna use a super stim, because I think I got one in here somewhere. I do, right here. Okay. That way if I know I get hit, I'll be okay. All right. These damn traps right here, man. And look, I made it through without hitting it this time. What do you know? Whatever. Game be random like that, right? Okay. Proceed to biostorage level 4. Retrieve cybernetic brain. Return for further instructions. Go on. Ah, so I can't... So I can't actually talk to it to be able to tell it that we need help. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So that's just a really, really, really tough skill check to be able to pass then. So our science is at 100%. No, we had the human brain, but it failed to download the data though. So it also does a random hidden roll when you interact with the computer, and it may apply an extra 40% to the skill check. Interesting. So it's possibly something that I might have to just try to save scum and see if we can't pass a skill check. I don't know if there's anything else I could do right now to like outside of taking some mentats or into because it does intelligence have anything to do with the science check or no? I don't know if it does. I was really hoping that he would give us that the AI would give us the codes, you know. Can we interact with anything else here? Leave and level up a few times before I come back. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I still have everything to do in San Francisco. It's not like we have to do everything right now. We've picked a lot of stuff up, you know. So you really need like 160 science? Man, that's like 5 levels of leveling nothing but science to be able to pass this one check, and I don't even know if it's worth it, you know? Well, shit. Okay. Did I get... There's no Sierra Army like thing on here, so we didn't like... All these are like unmarked quests that we got inside here, so it's nothing that we can like really track, you know? And interesting. Okay. I think it'd be really cool to see if we can get it to work, though. I may come back here later on to see if we can do it, because I think, I don't know if it's a companion you get. I think it's a companion. It makes it seem like it's a companion you get. So, I think that's like part of the neat thing about coming here. Outside of that, like, it wasn't really difficult to get in here. So I think we'll probably like, I think we'll probably just sit on this one for a bit. Maybe come back later and see if we can't do it. Just because I know what needs to happen. We just got to be able to pass the skill check to be able to do so. He says he's waiting for the boss. All right, folks. We're gonna make like a tree and get out of here. Let's see here.
What you be needing?
Let's see. Let's go.
What you be needing?
Vic is with me, but I don't know if I don't know if he could do that though, because like you have to be able to do it when you're in the terminal, and so I don't think it works that way. Like if I go up to try to repair something, he'll come and do it in my steed. But if I'm already in a terminal, oh, you meant is he alive? Yeah, he's alive with me. Remember, I reloaded my game. That like there was like, you know, it was like over an hour of like progress that we wiped out, but I didn't want to lose Vic. I don't know what happened. I have to go back and check my VOD and see. Let's see, where's Vic? He's here. But I wasn't gonna lose him though. So yeah, so we completely wiped out that progress that I had, and then that was it. Hey, Radio Man, how you doing today? All right, we need our other eye. Let's see, we need Dixon's eye to be able to get, I think... Why did I lost 6 hit points because of the security breach? God damn it. I thought I used the eye. No. All right. I think I'm... Look at all the robots are like coming down on me now. Let's see. This sucks. Man. All right. I've been doing pretty good, Radio Man. I'm trying to figure out this like kind of series of quests that I'm doing down here in this army depot. It's been a fun episode so far. This is a lot of neat little lore in here. And a lot of neat things to explore. Not to mention, we picked up just a ton of just stuff down here, and I couldn't even pick up everything. There's still some things we're leaving in here just because I don't have the space to pick everything up. So, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got to make sure you use this on that so you don't trigger a security breach. I gotta, let's see. There's some microfusion cells, I think, inside this place right over here. So what I'm gonna do before I leave is I'm gonna do some inventory reshuffling so I can pick up a few things. I want to come over here and pick up those weapons and the armor and everything, or not the armor but the ammo, and then we'll leave. But I will do that next time. So I'm coming up on time for the night, and let me just go ahead and save it so we're in a good spot here. There's a lot more we have to do. I didn't realize I was going to spend the entire episode kind of down here, but there's still so much more we have left to do. And we're not going to be able to do this right now with Skynet, but I do want to be able to try to get him. So we'll give ourselves the best option to be able to do that. Over the next couple of times I level up, I will put some more points into science so I can try and pass that science check. Whatever it is. You guys are telling me try to aim for like 125%. So I'll try to do that, and then at some point we'll come back here. So you just got a notification 20 minutes ago, Mr. K? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I've been going for almost an hour and 50 minutes now. So but I'll try to be on tomorrow night though. I know, man. I'm sorry. So I appreciate you stopping by though, and thanks for the tip. So hope you all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you later, okay? All right. Have a great night, everyone.